Hello, this is Vaibhav Prakash Vasani. I'm presenting the paper on review based on the sentiment analysis for Hindi language. So my presentation agenda is to exploring Hindi sentiment analysis, challenges and future directions. The first, I'm going to discuss about the introduction to Hindi sentiment analysis, then key methodologies, then challenges in Hindi sentiment analysis, literature review, future research directions, and the conclusion. This is how the paper is organized. The section 1 talks about the documental level, sentiment level, and phrase level, and sentiment analysis, word-based WordNet. Section 2 talks about the structure of this systematic literature review has been how it is in process, what is the search strategy, what is the criteria for article selection process, how the articles are selected, how the quality assessment has been done, and how data extraction is done on that. Section 3 is the literature survey in practice for Hindi sentiment analysis, where the comparative view of the various corpora, various papers, and the sentiment analysis of the various data set has been done. Section 4 talks about the challenges in the analyzing this Hindi language, variation in the spellings, arrangement of different words, limited linguistic resources are considered. Section 5 talks about a summary and the future discussion in the direction of sentiment analysis, whether linguistic feature-based word embeddings, multilingual models like BERT, XLRR, cross-lingual transfer learning approaches were discussed. In section 6, sentiment analysis interpret the attributes, the author's view, and means mind view, and this analysis in the Hindi's dynamicness is there. This will conclude the paper. So, first of all, we to understand introduction of the sentiment analysis, the explain the importance of sentiment analysis in Hindi language processing. There are various points are there. One of the understanding sentiment analysis is a vital tool in the natural language processing, enabling the evaluation of the cross consumer emotions from the various stakes. Various sources are there. Sources like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, so e-commerce websites, chats, gamings, categorization of sentiment analysis. It classifies sentiments as a positive, negative, neutral, and aiding a business in decision making. Consider an example of e-commerce business where we take a decision based on sentiments. Significance is had higher significance because Hindi is the fourth most spoken language globally and increasing its relevance in the sentiment analysis. And sometimes in English mixed with the Hindi language or it mixed with the other languages too. Challenges in a Hindi sentiment analysis, a complex linguistic structure, culture, nuisances pose unique challenges in there. Future directions, advancements, the machine learning and AI promise to enhance the accuracy in analyzing the sentiment analysis. What is the importance? If I see the first point, growing the demand for Hindi analysis. Already I talked about various digital platforms like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or maybe the some e-commerce websites. Everywhere, the Indian Hindi speaking people or Hindi writing people are there, and they write their own reviews in that language or Hindi language or the English plus Hindi language, though we call as a English. And these are another understanding of limited research in Hindi is because the most of the people are working on the languages of their natives or the multiple people are working on the English language. So current studies in Hindi sentiment analysis are very rare as is there, indicating a gap in academic as well as a practical exploration in that. Impact on industries. Industries leveraging Hindi sentiment analysis can tailor products and services to meet a local consumer preferences effectively instead where the many people still are not able to write in the language like English. Culture nuances in English, Hindi sentiment analysis must consider regional dialects because every 100 kilometers the language is changing a lot. Industries, the future directions for research is encourage the focus studies can lead to enhanced methodologies, tools for effective Hindi sentiment analysis. So these are the importance of the analysis, which is a major with respect to the language that, or you can say the comparing to the language like English. There are methodologies which can be used for exploring the sentiment analysis. Lexicon-based approach can be used, utilizing the predefined dictionaries of words to gather sentiments, effective for identifying sentiments of well-defined context and context-based learning. Machine learning technique employs the algorithms to learn from data, predict the sentiments, capable of handling large data sets, varying context. So approach 1 and 2 is quite popular. Approach 1 is known as also traditional approach. Approach 2 is machine learning. AI-based approach is a quite today's modern approach, and hybrid approach, which combines the both the approach of it, which combines the lexicon approach as well as machine learning approach for enhancing the accuracy, which is useful in a complex sentiment analysis scenarios where the contextual understanding of the natural language processing or the content will be worked out. Challenges in Indian analysis, the major 4 challenges are there. Other than this, there are very small and challenges are there, but I'm considering talking about 4. The lack of annotated corpora. This is the one of the biggest challenge faced for Hindi language is the absence of labeled data set. Completes the model training, hindering the accuracies. These are the effects if the annotated corpora is not available. Limited linguistic resources are available. Scarcity of tools, resources in the limits the research and development opportunities is very rarer. Complex syntaxes. With example, I will be explaining you later on. The Hindi integrates grammatical structure, poses a significant challenge of parsing and analysis because one statement can be written in a different ways. Spelling variations, language to language variations, dialects variations are there. So diverse spelling variations create the inconsistency of the sentiment detection accuracy. Not only one de facto standards is used, ANSI or any other. These are the examples, how it differently spelled. Example 1, cricket, the t is used, cricket, the t is used. Here, the matra is missing, cricket. So again, the pronunciation is different. The writing style is different. The message is given from this word itself, a cricket, or we can say the word cricket, but it is differently spells. Example 2, arrangement of words. Even if the arrangement is changing, the content remains same, meaning remains same. विराट कोहली ने रोमांचक पारी खेली, यह आकर्षक मैच था और प्रशंसकों का रोमांचित करता रहता. In the second statement is the same only. विराट कोहली ने खेली रोमांचक पारी. Here romanchak word is romanchak pari. It's coming before खेली. Here खेली रोमांचक पारी is coming after खेली. यह एक आकर्षक मैच था और प्रशंसकों को बांधे रखता था, साजिश हुई. So Bande and Sajish words are not here. Romanchak word is here. So instead of this one word, they use some other words. Still, the meaning will remain same. So arrangements of words can, without changing the meaning, can be done. Example 3, co-references. मीरा ने सीता के साथ खाना खाया, वह सोने चले गई. वह in a latter sentence talks about Meera, this वह, but that is an entity. It may reference to Sita in some cases, but this again the same case this happens with the English also. So this is the problem of co-reference is matching with the English too. So there are 2 approaches can be applied on sentiment for finding sentiments, and machine learning approaches, supervised and supervised. Both supervised requires extensive level of training data, which is very difficult to get. Highly accurate data, but so data is scarce in Hindi. Model trained on predictive outcomes based on input features. Useful for well-defined tasks with a clear objectives. Unsupervised is getting popular today's time, but again, the problem with the label data. It does not require label data, so we can utilize it, making it versatile. Can extract patterns, insights, and from the unstructured data. And it's refinement for context sensitivity in which Hindi, because there are contextual sensitivity is possible there. Useful for export data analysis and clustering. And again, with that, we can say that unsupervised learning is possible, but again, we require a lot of data. This is very important when talking about Hindi Senti word, a crucial resource which is available, which can be integration with the Hindi WordNet. HSWN builds a Hindi WordNet, providing a foundation lexical resource necessary for sentiment analysis, a quite useful resource. Reliance on English Senti word, which is again, we can translate and we can use it again. Somewhat it is reliable, somewhat it is not reliable. Adjectives and adverbs deficiency is there. A lack of comprehension, adjectives, adverbs, hampers and nuisance. sentiment detection. So again, it's an impact is there. So this is another gap. So these are some major gaps I'm talking about. Even if integration is still there is a problem, relying on English to translation again have a accuracy problems are there. Adjective adverb deficiency is there. Impact on sentiment analysis accuracy is there. So limitation of the results in a reduced accuracy of sentence. So these are literature reviews gaps which are identified in continuation. The previous slide identify research gap. Existing studies work overlook the nuisance of Hindi expressions leading to incomplete sentiment understanding. Key contribution highlighted. Several studies provide a foundational method. Yet many lack cross linguistic comparison with English. Limitations of approaches. Current methodologies frequently use outdated algorithms are there. New algorithms are not available. Effective word are very difficult. Future directions are suggested to literature is emphasis developing the hybrid models where we can use the both traditional as well as the modern approach. Traditional approach which is based on working at the text level, and the modern approach like a machine or LLM based models. These are the references. These are how structure of the literature review has been done, where the IEEE, Spinger, ACM, elsewhere, some Scopus index papers were used. These are some accuracy based on different models and different uh, corpus they have used through the literature surveys coming. So we can see LFWE is having more better accuracy, and these are some different methods which is used by most of the people. If we see the maximum accuracy, which is recent papers, which is by GAGRUVs, which is 88%. Still, we are, and that is only on the movie review data sets and speech detections. This is a comparative analysis of various corpora which is available and which has the Hindi social media corpus, Hindi news corpus, and movie corpus, Hindi product reviews, Hindi central lexicons, and there are various sources which is where uses the Twitter, Facebook data, news data is available here. In the movie, it is taken from generated content, and these are from Hindi review products are from e-commerce. Challenges dataset utilization is also there. Inconsistent data annotations are there. Not properly annotated data is available. There's some issues are there. Limited size of data sets is there. Small size data set available. We don't have a huge data set. Big data is not available with. Need for diverse and extensive corpus. Again, we are getting a data from one source of it. Already I mentioned about it. Dialects are available every 100 kilometers. So dialects are changing because of the writing style is changing, the arrangement of words are changing. So we require a very diverse data. These are future directions. Enhancing the lexical resources, improving the quality, quantity, and lexical databases for better sentiment detection. Exploring the multilingual approaches, investigative techniques that integrate the multilingual data sets for richer analysis. Developing advanced algorithms, where we are using a sophisticated, fast algorithms. So the role of deep learning for explaining importance of high quality. Deep learning models can be utilized. Models like a CNN, LSTM, processing like complex data. The high quality data sets can be utilized and can be created. Challenges in the analysis, sentiment analysis faces a unique linguistic complexity. And future predictions like advancement in NLP and a collection can be made. Enhanced models can be applied. Even quantum computing can be used. Integration of cultural context is also essential. So cultural nuisances in cultural context, culturally the words differently used. Future model can be next generation models must be designed to incorporate whatever the new models are coming up can be incorporated for better analysis, for better outcomes, and implementing for real world applications like a social media analytics, can be e-commerce based decision making. Successful analysis projects have integrated cultural nuisances, proving their significance. So advancing the linguistic resources, enhancing the Hindi centered word for better sentiments can be enhanced. Utilizing the machine learning can refine the sentiment analysis, and capturing this analysis for essential for more precise analysis and integration. Comprehensive word forms can be done, and contextual mappings can be done. Here's a conclusion. Involving a field sentence analysis rapidly advancing, necessity ongoing research and adaptations are happening. And the current challenges include data scarcity, linguistic nuisances are there that need a focused solutions. Exploring the various methodology is very much essential, working on the modern methodologies, modern approaches, innovating the methodologies, and deep learning can significantly improve the analysis accuracy. And the future improvement will rely on an interdisciplinary approaches combining a linguistics and AI all together. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you.